Hi, this is Mr. Wedge, and today we're going to do a surreal collage. So we're going to be cutting and gluing. I've got a pencil to write my name, I've got a paper to work on, and then you want a magazine that you can cut up, an old magazine that you don't need anymore. So the first thing we're going to do is find two pictures so one's going to be a thing and one's going to be a place. And I'll just do it and you'll see what I mean. So I'm going to flip through this magazine and see if I can find something that I can cut out, and it shouldn't go with the place. Like, this is a place, so I could use that for my background. And then, you know, you want a thing. It could be a person, it could be an object, it could be an animal. Okay, here's a fish. And it's not a photograph, it's actually an illustration that somebody did, but it's realistic, so it'll work for that. So I'm going to cut this out, and if you know Mr. Wedge, he likes to do a rough cut and then a careful cut when he has to cut something out. Alright, so there's my rough cut of my object, and then I need to find a place. Actually, this will work, this kitchen with these people in it. There's words on it, and numbers, but I'm going to see if I can cover that up. So I might just rip this out. This is a place too, but it looks like it's got water in it, so that wouldn't be too great for a surreal picture. You want two things that don't go together. So I've got a picture of a fish and a picture of a kitchen. Those don't go together, so that'll work for this project. So now that I have my place and my thing cut out, I can put my name on my paper and my class code 5-something, 5-something. Flip it over, and I'm going to glue my place down onto my white paper. And you want to stick it down nice and flat, just like a painting. So we don't want anything lifting off the paper or anything like that. So my next step is going to be to do my careful cut around my thing that I got, my object. In this case, this is an animal. So I'm going to be very, very careful and go right on the line. I don't want the background of this picture. I just want the thing, in this case the fish. So I want to make sure I don't cut any part of the fish off, but I want to go right exactly on the line. And this is where being careful and having good craftsmanship really pays off, because we want it to look like the fish is in this kitchen, sort of like swimming through the air. And that's kind of what makes it surrealistic. It's something you wouldn't see normally unless it was a dream or something like that. But it's still going to look realistic. Like I said, I had some words and numbers in my background picture, my place. So I'm going to try to use my object that I carefully cut out and cover that up. And I could just glue it into my picture like this, but I'm going to do something really tricky. I'm going to kind of figure out where this lamp is, and I'm going to cut that part of the fish out so it looks like the fish is swimming behind the lamp. That'll make it look even more like the fish is in this room. So what I like to do for that is, you know, figure out where it's going to go, and then kind of sketch out where I think the object in the place is, and draw that, and then I'm going to cut it out of the object I cut out, if that makes sense. So that part's gone, so then I'll just see if I can line it up with the light, just like that, so it looks like the fish is behind it. It's kind of tricky. But anyway, once you get that, you can just figure out where it's going to go. Put your glue down. You want plenty of glue, but not too much, because you don't want it to look like a mess. You want it to look like the real thing. And then place your object in there. And voila, you've got a surreal collage. So these pictures aren't mine, I found them, but I just combined them to make a dreamlike image of something that you wouldn't normally see. So that's how I do a surrealist collage. Anyway, work hard, have fun.